And then what happened is, as soon as the car hit 88 miles per hour, you won't believe what happened to me.
What?
I went back in time.
Nath, isn't that... I'm pretty sure that's Back to the Future.
Is it?
Yeah.
The time is right. We're feeling tight. Let's have a drink or two.
Down, down.
The cans are cracked. The boys are back. We're gonna talk shit at you.
Down, 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 down.
Small town drunks. Small town drunks. Oh, that was okay.
Hello, yeah, it was actually. Welcome to Small Town Drunks.
Hello,
I'm Mike.
I'm Nath.
We're a couple of drunk idiots.
Yep.
This is a podcast where we talk about movies, video games, TV shows.
We talk about all the stuff everyone else is talking about, but we drink.
Yeah, so it's funnier.
We kill ourselves for your entertainment.
Oh, so what are we drinking, Nath?
We're drinking the last of...
No, we got one more one in it, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
All right. We're the penultimate.
Yes.
That's
a big word.
Yeah, thank you. Sesh of that massive bottle of famous grouse.
You forgot what it
I
was
forgot
for a
what it
minute,
was,
didn't
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Brown liquid.
Yes.
That makes my tummy hurt.
We're currently drinking it out of a plastic bottle because I refuse to walk down the street carrying the 4-litre bottle.
That's true, yeah. I don't think that's commitment enough. But we got some Budweisers as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're doing a classic,
It's
really.
a classic.
Famous Grouse and Bud.
Yeah.
That's what we grew up on.
Yeah. And it's what we've been doing for the first 4 episodes of this thing.
For pretty much every episode.
Yeah.
And then we do an episode where that doesn't happen and we fucking lost it.
Yeah, we don't like it.
Not that I'm bitter that we lost, probably 2 of the best hours of recording we've ever done.
All right, well, let's move on, because no one will ever hear that. So.
What have you been watching, man?
What have I been watching? What have you been watching?
What?
I'll go. I watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yeah?
That's the second one.
The second one.
That's the second one. There's some monkeys in it. Spoilers.
Yeah. Dude, it's the one where the monkey rides a horse and fires machine guns,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. These ape films are pretty good. I'm a big fan of the original Planet of the Apes films. Not so much the whole franchise they made in the 60s and 70s out of it, because it was pretty B-movie wafty.
Yeah,
I found.
it was, yeah.
But the original Planet of the Apes is concept-wise is incredible.
Yeah, you're not talking the Tim Burton remake.
Oh, fuck off.
Marky Mark, right?
Marky Mark. Not even he could save that film.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. What's it like?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm excited to watch the next one, the most recent one that come out.
Yeah, what's the order? What is the first one of the remakes?
First one, it's
because it's Rise and then Dawn
and
then
then Rise, and then there's is Rise the first one? I don't even know.
Welcome to Small Town Drunk.
I don't care.
Cool. Did you seen it before? I assume?
No, I saw it for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah. Gary Oldman's been a star in it. He's in it for
Barely
15 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool because you do just want to see what the monkeys are up to.
Yeah, and how good is the CGI
Oh my
and
God.
the mocap in it?
Andy Serkis. Why is Andy Serkis not in mocapping everything?
Right.
More than he already is.
Yeah.
He is really just incredible at mocap performance.
Yeah, I guess what Gollum was probably the breakout, wasn't it? Where people started to take notice. Yeah,
I think he also did Peter Jackson's King Kong.
He did. He was King Kong for that. Fun fact, I don't know if you know who he is. A guy called Toby Kebbell.
No.
Is the second monkey, the kind of one that goes a bit off the rails.
Oh, right, yeah.
So Toby Kebbell, you seen Rock and Roller?
That monkey that goes off the rails. Oh, yeah, I know that one.
You seen Rock and Roller?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the skinny guy from that.
All right, yeah.
He was in an episode of Black Mirror.
I didn't really watch Black Mirror.
Dead Man's Shoes, you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
He's
with
the brother. With the learning difficulties brother.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Him.
All right. Yeah, I know who
he
he
plays
is.
the other
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I only know because he's one.
Yeah.
He's one of my favourite actors, UK actors.
Yeah.
But yeah, he plays one.
Is that because no one knows who he is?
Yeah, basically
You
because I'm a
hipster
hipster.
shit.
Yeah.
All right, you do. What have you been watching? I've got more to say.
Well, now you go.
I just thought maybe you could go.
Okay, I'll go. I watched.
No, do you want? Should I go?
No, I've got one. Actually, it's not traditional for this section, but I watched a live streamer do a full playthrough of Spyro 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
Yeah. I am a nerd.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because you always go on that we always talk about his movies. So I fucking loved it, man.
Yeah.
It was a couple of weeks ago now, but it was when they announced that Spyro is being remastered.
That's right.
You know they recently did Crash Bandicoot.
That's it.
Yeah. So it was. Then they announced they were going to do Spyro next, and he 100%ed all 3 of them in like 14 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, that dude
Scary.
just knew it inside out.
Yeah. It's a bit sad. But I mean, if he's having fun, I'm having fun. And
I
you
was
had
having
fun.
I jacked off so many times
Yeah.
in those 14
Yeah?
hours. Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the purpose of what he was trying to do.
Oh, I thought that's what Spyro was for.
No, you've gone there and just live with that.
Wicked. What have you been watching, man?
So another thing I checked out, and this was more recent than Planet of the Apes, so I can talk a bit more about it. I watched...
Hey, I was sorry to see this, but you set a timer, right?
Yes, 5 minutes,
Don't
7
yes
seconds,
me
8
as if,
seconds.
like, you always do it and I just hassle you.
Yeah.
All right.
You do hassle me. You hassle me to do this
Because
shit.
you have one job.
Yeah,
And, you
and I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I watched, I don't know if Netflix has been bothering you to watch it recently, Evil Genius.
Dude, that's written down for me.
Oh my god, Evil Genius.
Yeah, I watched Evil
All right,
Genius.
let's talk Evil Genius.
All right, what do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
it. It was quite sexed up. It was very akin to Making a Murderer.
Oh, that's literally what I say
Yeah.
to people. If you like Making a Murderer,
Yeah.
you'll like this.
Yeah. Because Making a Murderer, obviously, when that came out, it did have a bit of an agenda. You can't say that's unbiased documentary.
It's very
making.
biased, and it actually misses
Yeah.
out a few facts and stuff
Yeah,
that do
yeah.
change people's
And I
opinion.
feel like this is in the same vein. This documentary is very much made in the same vein.
But I do think the story of this one does at least seem to be more clear cut.
Yes.
There's a general consensus.
Yes.
There isn't a sort of split arguments for both sides.
It's sort of with Making a Murderer, that's a mystery that is kind of still ongoing.
Yeah.
But this one is a mystery that's basically been solved, and
Yeah.
it just walks you through how
and
it
there's a
got
few
solved.
bits they're not certain on.
Yeah,
And certain
yeah.
people they're not 100%.
Yeah. But to talk about the premise of what's it about, if anyone remembers, back in 2003, a bank in Pennsylvania, is it? I think it is.
Yes.
Is it Pennsylvania? A small Erie in Pennsylvania,
Yes,
I think it
yes.
is. Was robbed by a man who had a bomb collar put around his neck. And then he went in with a note, and the note said, this man has, we've kidnapped this guy. He's got this bomb on him. Give us all the money. Give us like $250,000.
Or we'll blow it up.
Or we're going to detonate it and the bank and stuff. And it's basically, it unfolds that this guy gets some money. He goes out, but the police corner him. And then the bomb does go off. It's not like a
that
fake...
bit fucking caught me well off guard.
Mate,
because he's sitting on the floor in the street, surrounded by police.
Yeah, all pointing guns
and,
at him.
Like you see a lot. There's a lot of footage of it, and
Yeah.
it keeps cutting to it and cutting to it, and then is it the end of the first episode?
I think so.
The bomb
yeah.
just goes
It
off.
just goes off.
and they show it
Yeah. It's not like horribly gory. He doesn't explode in a mist of blood.
The bomb's designed in a way to blow into him.
Into his chest cavity.
So it basically it kills him.
It kills
but
him.
It's
yeah.
still shocking to see
it's
a
kinda,
real
yeah,
explosion.
It's dark. It's very dark.
So then the story goes off of sort of who put the bomb on him, who was involved in it, and it becomes.
And was he involved himself?
Yeah.
Or,
and it's sort of it spirals a bit, doesn't it? It
Yes.
becomes a bit more of a plot than just this bank robbery.
It's not just a bank robbery. It's a group of people that obviously
and there's different dodgy dealings that have gone down, and it's sort of
and the good thing about it as well, it's only like 4 parts.
Dude, that's literally that was what I was going to say.
Sing.
Yeah, like it's like Making a Murderer in a nutshell. It's much shorter.
Yeah, Making's like 10, isn't it? 10 episodes.
Yeah.
For Making a Murderer. But this is 4 parts. It gets to the point a lot quicker. I find So it does. It builds suspense, but then you get a rewarding payoff much quicker. I found.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I think I watched it in a night, basically.
I watched it over the course of 2 days.
I really like, and it is well made. There's some decent interviews with enough people who were actually there, and sort of like enough sort of first-hand accounts that it's quite well played out. I think. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. You been watching anything else, or shall I?
Yeah, I got one more quick one. Last night, This Is the End. This Is the End again. Seen it a bunch of times.
Yeah, man. Love that film.
God damn, I love that film.
Yes. So good, isn't it?
Just the premise. Like, I was actually watching on YouTube a week ago an interview between Tyler, the creator, who our friend from Singapore put me onto.
Yes.
So,
thanks.
And Seth Rogen. Like, he was interviewing Seth Rogen.
Oh, no way.
Like, in a half-hour thing. And it's really interesting because it turns out, like, Rogen, him and, like, I think it was Evan Goldberg, basically wrote the screenplays for all of the films they did, like in high school.
Oh, really?
They wrote Superbad, like whilst they were in high school.
No way.
And then I think
just
they
held on to it.
Yeah, and they wrote like Pineapple Express, like straight after it and stuff like that. And they were like,
Jesus,
we're gonna go out to Hollywood. He got picked up for like Freaks and Geeks or whatever.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they were kind of one step in the door, they were like, right, let's get our films made that we've made.
And just started whacking
and they just like,
out.
And I think they did Super Bad and then Pineapple like one after the other, but they had to like, stagger the releases.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So yeah, I think maybe This Is the End was like part of that kind of like process.
Yeah,
of just,
I do
like,
love
banging
This Is the
out
End.
fucking these sort of Rogan comedies. Like, yeah, man, it's so funny. Like, kind of like the old Will Ferrell films from the early noughties. A lot of rewatchability,
a lot of quotability,
a lot of like little things that you can miss if you don't.
Not in one. How adorable is Michael Cera's butthole?
I
love. One of my favorite things is the way that Michael Cera's like a coked up fiend.
Yeah,
he's just like pestering girls. Like, he slaps
Shot
like
time.
Rihanna's ass? Is it Rihanna?
Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah,
like
Rihanna. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mine was huge.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, sure you didn't.
Yeah, I love This Is the End.
Yeah.
I watched San Andreas,
Oh, The Rock.
otherwise known as The Rock Fights an Earthquake. Man, it's awesome, man. I can't
Yeah.
Yeah, like you always go on at me for being. Are you alright there?
No.
No?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Do you need the bucket?
I don't need the bucket.
Dave.
Take it away.
Where's the
Go
medic?
away.
Get the medic.
Bring that shit round me again. I'm not going to throw up.
So, like San Andreas, man. I watched it hungover. It is what it is, like watch a trailer for it. Don't expect anything more. But it's a well-made, ridiculous action survival.
Yeah.
And what would you call it? Well, disaster movie.
Disaster movie. Yeah.
But like, there's some great moments in it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Does he people elbows the
as the earthquake? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock bottom's a tidal wave.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I pay money to see that.
Yeah, there's cheesy dialogue in it. There's some great one-liners.
Yeah.
It's like, it is what it is, man. But
Cool.
I enjoyed it. I'd say it's worth a watch if you want some easy watching.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
enjoyed it a little bit.
Nice.
Cool. Have you been playing anything?
Not really anything new, I don't think. Something from a while ago, City Skylines, but I don't know if I want to get into that just yet, or if I might
you wanna save it.
Yeah, I might save that one for another time.
You might save that one.
I might save that one.
Yeah? You can save that one?
Yeah.
I've been playing something.
What have you been playing?
All right.
Sorry.
It's so hot in here, man.
It's like 400 degrees.
I'm so sweaty. My boxers are so stuck to me.
This isn't a pornography podcast.
Ooh, I'm already shirtless. I started
What pornographies
shirtless.
you been watching lately?
So you put me onto Reddit. Like, that's like a whole new world of porn.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's that user generated shit.
I remember fairly recently agreeing.
I don't know if we should be talking about
No, we
this.
definitely should. Having a
Okay.
conversation of like porn stars that we were fans of their work. You couldn't name any, and I was like, do you not watch porn? And then I found Reddit, and now I know why you don't know who porn stars are.
Yeah, basically.
Because Gone Wild is the greatest thing to ever happen to mankind.
I'm a huge fan of Sasha Grey, though. Let's just say that. But mainly of her acting work.
Yeah, from
Entourage.
Yeah, that's the only reason you could name her, right? Because she's in Entourage.
Yeah, it's the only reason I could name her.
Only reason.
Have you played anything else? I think you were saying about playing something. Let's recover this real quick.
So I've done a playthrough of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
Okay.
Because all of the Jak games were on like the PlayStation download store, and it was like all three of them plus the racing game for like 12 quid or something.
Okay, yeah.
And little fun fact, Jak 2 is probably...
Stop saying fun fact.
No, fun
I'm not
fact.
having fun.
Fun facts. You having fun now?
Say it again?
Fun fact.
Okay, yeah, now I am.
Hey! Jak 2 is probably my second favourite video game ever.
Of ever?
Yeah,
Of ever?
Yeah, of ever.
Of all the evers?
Yeah, shut your fucking face.
Okay.
But I thought I can't jump to number 2, so I've done a full playthrough. I mean,
can't you jump to it because you're kind of like a completionist, kind of like me? Like,
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And, I didn't want to. Yeah.
I find that can actually be real hindrance because, like, say I want to play like Saints 3.
Yeah.
And I don't really, but like,
that was an obscure example, man.
I was thinking of a games trilogy, and that's just
that's the first thing that came into your head.
I mean, I know it's not a trilogy. I know there are more, but yeah, like I kind of would have to play through the first two, before I could happily.
And that's basically
play
what
3.
I've been doing. And also, like, so Jak 3 is probably the best one. The mechanics work the best in it, and it's kind of the biggest world to explore and stuff. But the first one, what's really cool about it is it's one of the first first sort of open world platformers.
Okay.
And it's sort of limited in your open world, but you know how like Crash Bandicoot, you go through a portal and you start a level and it's start to finish. Like Jack and Daxter, at least you sort of choose which areas of the map to go to, and it is a free roam area that you jump between areas that are free roam. It's not so linear. I really enjoy that. And the writing in it's quite funny. The dialogue's quite funny. Yeah, so I played that.
Just a fun time.
Fun time was had by all.
Mainly you.
Now you go.
Now I go. Well, I already told you I haven't been playing much. So, what else do we usually do? You've been okay. I was gonna try and jump in with something else. You've been injecting anything lately? Like,
not lately.
No, not lately. No.
I mean, I smoked a lot of crack last year.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I had quite a problem.
That's fine. Okay, let's move on.
That was an Anchorman 2 quote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Anchorman 2, come on.
I'm going to make you rewatch it. I think it's funnier.
I think I've only seen it the once.
Yeah, I hated it first time. Like, I like it now.
Hate's a strong word. You didn't hate it.
No, I fucking hated it.
No, you did. We saw it in the cinema together. I saw you laughing.
I didn't. No, you take that back.
I saw you laughing with your mouth.
I didn't laugh. You shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Get the bucket.
Get the bucket. Go away. Right. Have you seen Hot Ones?
No.
No?
No, what is it? Is it a movie?
No. It's a web series. So we've had web series on once before. It didn't go that well. But I'm going to do it better this time, Joe.
Burn on Joe there.
Yeah. So Hot Ones, it's not a YouTube channel itself. It's part of a YouTube channel, First We Feast.
Right.
And that's a bit of a foodie channel.
Right.
But I think their main draw on it is the talk show Hot Ones.
Right.
So basically, it's an interview and they get celebrities on.
Yes.
There's a dude who presents it every time, and they ask him a bunch of questions, but the catch is each of them have 10 chicken wings laid out in front of them.
As in the interviewer and the interviewee.
And the interviewee, yep, thank you.
Yep.
Each with escalating degrees of hotness.
Right.
Okay. So they start, and they first eat the mildest chicken wing.
Yeah.
And they talk about, and they'll interview on them on, like, career and about, life and...
Yeah.
personal life and stuff like that. And the fun comes later on when they're getting upper in the towards the end of the 10 chicken wings.
When the
Scovilles, Scovilles?
Yes, Scovilles.
For anyone who doesn't know Scovilles, because you're not as smart as Mike over here.
Dave, I know what Scovilles are, but why don't you explain them just so I know that you know what they are?
Scovilles are the tiny particles found in cloth clothing. No, they're how you measure hot things, spicy things.
Yes. The Scoville scale.
The Scoville scale, yeah. So the higher on the Scoville scale, the hotter it is to put on your mouth.
Anyway, sorry, yes.
So that's when the fun begins, when they start getting up,
So what kind of questions do they ask?
So I know one segment they have is called Explain That Gram, where they pick a out of context.
Context?
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, that's a word, right?
Yeah, that's a word. Continue.
Context picture from their Instagram, and they make them explain the story behind it, or they'll pick up set stories that they heard if it's actors.
And ask them if they're true.
And stuff like that. And
so is there a bit of cross promotion as well? If an actor's promoting a film, do they ask about the film and stuff? Or?
At the end, if they complete the 10 chicken wings, they get a 30-second plug.
Or it's a pitch, whatever it is they're trying to promote.
But it's not uncommon that you'll see celebrities come on this show now. When they've got a project coming out, a film coming out and stuff. Like, it started off when they first were doing the interviews, it was a lot of B-list celebrities, a lot of other YouTube personalities and stuff on their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But the celebrities have got pretty big lately. So Kevin Hart, Charlie Day, it's Day, isn't it?
Philadelphia, right? Sunny in Philly, yeah, Charlie Day. He looked at me so unsure about that one.
I always forget the
Charlie
character.
Day?
Well, there's Charlie Day, and then what's his Charlie...
Simpson from Busted?
No, that's...
Yeah, that's the one you meant.
Yeah, that's the one I meant. All right. I'm just giving up to this. So Bryan Cranston's been on James Franco and stuff. But, for example, those guys came on when... what's that show? TV film they did? Meet the Parents or whatever. Or,
You
know what it was? That one where Franco plays.
Why Him?
Why Him?
Is that what it's called?
So they appeared around that time.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
The interviewer has to eat as well.
He has to eat it as well.
But
yeah.
I'm guessing he's built up a bit of a tolerance.
Oh man,
right?
he could just eat them.
Yeah, so it's like nothing to him.
Yeah.
Who? Right. So what's the best one you've seen? If someone were to jump in, what's like the best one you've seen where there's the celebrities having a real bad time?
I know. I think Gervais doesn't finish it. Ricky Gervais.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't finish it.
Yeah.
Someone like Charlie. I think trips some balls.
Yeah.
What's her name? The girl.
Cher.
No, Cara Delevingne.
Cara Delevingne.
Delevingne, thank you.
Yes.
She. I think she trips pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like on the spicier ones and
Wicked.
stuff. Like, yeah, it's a pretty fun show.
So
like,
it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube on the channel First We Feast. But if you type hot ones in, it's gonna give you a shit ton of like celebrity suggestions. They got
how
tons
long are the videos?
They're like, I think they're like 20 minutes long.
So they're not that edited then.
They're fairly edited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like this takes place over a bit of time.
Right. Okay. Yeah. They just make it into the interesting bits.
But yeah, that
sounds good, man.
Hot ones. Check that out.
Check that out. I'm pretty sure you told me about this weeks ago, and I said I'd check it out.
Well, fun fact. I think we were talking about.
Why are you saying fun fact now? Oh, what? So it's okay for you to say fun fact, but not okay for me to say fun fact?
It's because when I have the facts, that we have to do a shot.
Oh.
Look, saved by the shot.
Shaved.
Shut up.
I spilt that all down me.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you for making me do this.
This was your idea, man. You came to me and were like, why don't we do a podcast drunk?
Well, I hate me as well.
That was awful, though.
Hot ones. Check it out on YouTube. YouTube is free.
First We Feast, hot ones.
That's right.
Woo! Okay. There's literally beads of sweat. Why is your bedroom so hot?
It's not my bedroom. It's a studio.
Studio 2.
It's not I don't live in the car. Like, we're not recording out of a car right now. My bedroom, kitchen, and living room, and motor vehicle with no wheels.
It's just on bricks in a lay-by.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do an amazing job of editing out the traffic from the
in
fucking
the background. Yeah.
A205.
Okay, so this week we thought, because again, I always say we talk all things nerdy, and then all our topics have always been...
It's always boring films.
Yeah. So I suggested we did a games-inspired one, and it just so happens that in the last couple of weeks, we've both been playing a little bit of this sort of unknown game called Fortnite.
Fortnite. But fun fact. Night is spelled N-I... Are you going to do the next one? T-E.
T-E.
Like
night.
Like you shouldn't spell it.
Like, yeah. Like school talk. Are you okay over there, mate?
I think I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
It is.
And I'm kind of hungover from yesterday.
Can we put a light on? Have you got a light within reaching distance?
Yeah, I do.
Because you're just like, it's scaring me because all I can see is the glint of your eyes because you're sort of fading into the darkness.
This helped?
Nate's just put on the most pathetic little bedside lamp.
No, we're in a studio.
So why? What even is that?
It's kind of like...
Oh, it's like a sea salt rock thing.
It's like
salt
a rock. Yeah, salt rock.
Salt rock. No, rock salt. I think
rock
you're
salt.
right. Rock salt is how you say it.
But it's kind of like a little campfire, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it. It's just when I said put a light on, I meant...
If you want to put the big light on, it's over there.
Nah,
you know where
it's right.
it is.
I'm too far.
It's so far away.
Might as well be on the moon right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we thought we'd talk about Fortnite. Because we both had a little bit of experience. Don't open the window. Oh.
It's so hot.
Yeah, okay. No,
Fortnite.
That's better. Fortnite. Where were we? Fortnite.
It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game.
I mean, there's not... you know what? I know
Might
at least two people who will listen to this that will not know what Fortnite is.
There we go. Yeah.
Nathan, tell me about Fortnite.
So it's a battle royale game.
What does that mean?
That means, what is it? 100 men enter.
Yes.
One man leaves, I guess.
Yeah. Does the name come from the film Battle Royale?
Who knows at this point?
But that's a film about school kids that get dropped on an island.
Yeah, if we're going to go through the history of Battle Royale, like, there's Battle Royale, the original one, the Japanese one from the 90s.
Yeah, which is like school kids who get dropped and they all get given a certain amount of weapons.
Yeah,
and stuff.
overpopulation in the world, and like, they get bussed out to an island.
it's Hunger Games, isn't it? Like,
it's Hunger Games. It's better because it's the original.
Yeah, it is, but Hunger Games is a more mainstream, accessible...
Western.
Yeah, like westernized version of, they take 100 people or whatever and put them in an island kind of location, and the last one standing wins.
Yeah, basically, They got to fight to the death.
Yeah.
Then we had the Hunger Games come out. But video games wise, I believe it all began with H1Z1.
I think H1Z1 is it's Z, by the way. It's not Z.
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 H1Z1, yeah.
Z1.
But yeah, H1Z1 was
It was one of the first, so H1Z1 was originally meant to be like a DayZ clone. And if you know what DayZ is, that's like a survival game.
Yeah.
Where it's a zombie apocalypse, but...
A zombie
apocalypse. Like, I'm having a real bad stroke over here.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, and you run around collecting supplies, killing zombies, but the difference is that, like, PvP is always on. It's kind of realistic in the combat, so if you get shot in the head, you're going to go down. Oh, please don't take your trousers off.
I'm not. I'm just sorting out my wedgie.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Carry on.
So H1Z1 was kind of a copy of that game, but someone decided to mod in a battle royale mode for it.
Yeah.
Which instantly became more popular
much more popular.
The original premise of the game, like zombie survival.
Yeah. Which is just humans against humans.
Yeah. People started going in for this, and you've played it. I haven't played.
So it's recently been put on PS4.
Right. Okay.
I think in a kind of response to the popularity of Fortnite. I think
even though it's like the first one. And
it's
been killed
because I mean, if we're going to talk about like the other ones, we should talk about PUBG, right? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Well, that's what I was going to come to next, because I'm pretty sure that the guy who made
PUBG
H1Z1
worked on
Battle Royale.
Yeah,
he then decided to fuck off from that company.
Yes,
and he went and started his own dev company, and that's where PUBG came from.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like the guy who made PUBG was basically the driving force behind the Battle Royale mode of H1Z1.
Yes,
that's my understanding. Yeah. And then Fortnite saw it.
Fortnite did exactly what H1Z1 did, which it was like a cartoony zombie survival co-op game.
Yeah.
And then was just like, shit, this is really, like, all this Battle Royale stuff's really popular.
Let's make a
mode.
Yeah.
Make a mode. And now it's become, it's like a global phenomenon.
Yeah,
like,
it's free.
It's free.
The actual
free
game isn't free, but the Battle Royale mode.
The Battle Royale mode is free, but the co-op game that they originally started building, which this all comes from,
still a work in progress.
It's work in progress, and it's like 40 quid here in England. So,
But I literally don't know anyone who's played the actual game. I only know people.
I do.
Oh, do you?
That teenager that helped me win that time.
Oh yeah, he's played it.
Yeah, he plays.
Is it any good?
I think it's meant to be okay, but I mean, I don't know if I want to pay like 40 quid for it.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather, because eventually that's going to become free to play as well, I've heard.
Oh, is it?
The sort of standalone mode. It's going to get its money from kind of like loot boxes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Or at this rate, maybe it will never come out, because, the Battle Royale mode is dominates.
What everyone plays.
Yeah.
So, the Battle Royale mode, you can play solo, in pairs, or in squads of 4.
Yep.
And basically, there's 100 people, and you're in a flying bus that flies over an island. You jump out whenever you want. You land. There's weapons scattered throughout the world.
Yeah.
And you have to be the last one standing. That's the general premise of the game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Fucking difficult, right?
It's difficult. It's difficult.
Everyone's so fucking good at it.
For old men like us.
Yeah.
And I say that with a pinch of salt, because we're only 25,
mid-20s.
26.
Yeah.
And but we've peaked.
Yeah.
We've peaked in the gaming skills department.
We regularly just get circles run round us by 14-year-olds.
Yeah, man. Adder-rolled up children.
Yeah, I actually don't enjoy it that much, because the children
are the future, and I hate them.
Yeah, and they're so fucking good at it.
They're so good. They put us to shame.
Yeah. I mean, it is fun.
But it is fun, yeah. But why do you think it's so popular? Like, why?
I don't know. I guess the kind of replayability in that it's sort of, as much as it's exactly the same thing each time, it always goes down in a different way.
Yes.
Like, that's kind of interesting. And you can play, so we call them lightning rounds, but there's certain areas of the map where
everyone
more people will go,
because
there's better weapons there, and like, so most people will land there, but you're also more likely to die, because whereas if you choose to land in like a
remote area,
like there'll be no one else around, and your game will last longer, but you won't. Oh, is it that time?
No, we got a minute. We got a minute.
Yeah, your game will last longer, because you sort of avoid. So, like, you can sort of hide out, and at least half of the players will get killed off.
Yeah.
Whilst you're just hiding out in a quiet area.
I think that's a smart strategy.
Yeah. And it's kind of fun to watch that happen. And then, so I guess there's a play area, which is basically a circle on the map.
That's it, yeah.
And it shrinks every couple of minutes.
To avoid camping. Yeah. So otherwise, these rounds would last for days of people hiding in their own little corners.
Because this area shrinks, and if you're outside it, you slowly lose health.
You start to die. It's like a big storm, and it like takes your health away.
It ends up in being a very small area.
Yeah, so it forces you all into a central location.
Which keeps the game moving, which I think is the best. I don't know who came up with that, but that's the best dynamic of this mode.
Like I said, it would go on for days, and it would be boring if you
sometimes you're in the smallest area left, and you can still struggle to find people because they're hiding up trees or in buildings or whatever.
They're just waiting for you to come to them, but yeah.
Should we do this shot, and then I'm going to let you talk about the building?
Sure, right.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit better.
Yep.
So this is where it differs from PUBG H1Z1. There's a building mechanic in it, which is nothing new for games because all the survival crafting games that are out, Rust, 7 Days to Die, The Forest, all have base building elements to them. And I think the original aspect, the original premise, of Fortnite is a base building thing as well because it's co-op, it's zombie survival. You're going to build a base to try and survive it. But yeah, it's interesting because they decided to keep the base building in the battle royale mode, which is like just purely PvP, like no zombies, nothing like that. Fuck the base building.
Oh, mate. The base essentially
building.
What it means is you can. It's a very simplified version, but you have a pickaxe. You can collect materials, like trees. You get wood. Buildings. You get bricks.
Yeah,
and then you can basically, at the touch of a button, spring a wall up in front of you,
and it starts building,
or a ramp up. And the reason we both hate it, I believe, is because you can get the drop on someone, so you can be behind someone.
Yeah,
and you start shooting them in the back, and they immediately drop a wall behind them.
They create their own cover. So if they're dumb enough to be sprinting through an open field, like, they have a redeemable chance to save themselves by creating their own base and cover around them, which I feel robs you of making the smart play.
Of like taking the high ground or having a sniper rifle.
Of getting the drop on someone in the first place. Yeah, like, because the number of times where... I'm not salty, by the way, but I should have killed people because they've been dumb and I've been a little bit smart, but only to, hit them once. They realize what's going on.
They build a whole fortress in seconds.
They build a whole fortress in seconds because they're 14 and they're fucking...
Their reflexes are through the roof. They've just been drinking like fucking Mountain Dew and Ritalin for days.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. I guess some people would argue that that's part of the game and it's an interesting mechanic.
Just get good, Mike. Just get good.
Yeah, exactly. But this is because I've played a bit of H1Z1 and it doesn't have that, and I fucking love that about it. Like, I've also played a little bit of PUBG, and I much prefer the realistic element of it. And sort of PUBG has stuff where you don't just get a shield. Like, so in Fortnite, you pick up like a shield potion.
That's it.
Whereas in PUBG, you find body armor, and it's got different levels.
Yeah.
And the higher level, basically, just the higher your damage resistance is. And there isn't like a definitive kind of, this is good, like, this is your level of shield. It's just like, you have a damage response to different guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And also, one thing is that PUBG and H1Z1 are on bigger maps and there's vehicles.
Yes.
And I really enjoy that aspect of it, of like, 4 of you can like jump in a Hummer and be like caning across the map.
Yeah.
And then you'll see some guy trying to run through a field and you can just run and like all gun him down.
Though, I don't know when you last played, and I think when this comes out, it'll be a little while from this, but they just introduced shopping carts into Fortnite.
What do you do with shopping carts?
I think like... And don't quote me on this, anyone. I haven't played since the update. I don't really know much about it. I've just seen GIFs on Reddit.
Yeah, of course. That's how you see everything.
One of you like sits in it and the other one pushes.
Okay.
Like,
is it slightly faster than running?
I guess. I don't know. Like something like that to their alternative as a little vehicle, I suppose.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's interesting. I mean, the whole art style of Fortnite is...
I really like the
really
art style.
Yeah.
I guess the whole thing with Fortnite is it's very much simplified.
Yeah.
Even like the weapons are color coded into like, and there's only 5 levels, and there's just like there's sort of shit
average.
Like, whereas something like PUBG or H1Z1, there's like the weapons just are what they are,
but
and you have to learn.
But you play different ways, don't you?
And
you notice
you have
if you're
to learn
sniping.
what weapons do what, and like it's just the realism of it, I guess.
Yeah. But for Fortnite, it's the fact that it's so quick. Everything is so quick.
I think that's why we're sort of living in an age of like everyone's so impatient.
Definitely.
You got to have like 4G. Like I heard someone complaining the other day they only had 3G on their phone signal when they were trying to look at something on the internet. Yeah. It's like, remember when the days when like that was fucking amazing that 3G came out?
Basically, you'd clicked on the fucking link, all right, and your internet was downloading it, and it downloaded the picture
like a line of pixels at a time.
And you get to like the top of her nipples, you'd be like, "This, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start because I don't have much more time. My mum's coming home soon." Like,
no. So I think one of the reasons these games are so popular is the speed and the fact that as soon as you die, you can quit out.
You quit out,
no penalty
again.
for quitting out, and you start again. Yeah. And that is that kind of this kind of impatient, like short attention span generation. I guess because
the thing is,
we're in
the free-to-play version. You don't really gain anything from playing, like XP wise or like unlockable wise. If you buy the season pass for like £8 or whatever it is, I have to burp. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I sound like an otter choking. If you buy the season pass, like you get XP for all the kills you get and like doing certain challenges and stuff. So there will be a benefit for people who have paid for the season pass to jump into these high pop areas we're talking about. Yeah. Like kill two people.
There's like challenges,
killed.
right?
Yeah,
like kill two people with a pistol or whatever.
So there is a reason why people are jumping down, killing two people, getting killed in the first minute
and jumping straight out again and finding a new game.
Like, you know, they can make so much progress or grind, essentially. I suppose it's like grinding.
But I guess...
Oh, you're right. Dave!
Fuck off. Don't you bring that bucket near me. But it's not pay to win, which is good though. Everything, all of that you're talking about, the XP and stuff, it's all cosmetic.
Of course it is,
It's skins and it's different emotes you can do with little taunts and stuff.
That's it, yeah. Different ways to teabag,
which I think is a great move. If you're gonna do loot boxes of some description, that's the best way to do it, right?
Of course it is,
and also, because of the XP element, the people who pay, and it's not expensive, like you say, it's like £8 for the pass or whatever.
Yeah.
What did I break?
I don't know what you broke.
Nothing. It gives a new element to the game because you want to get the XP and you get those challenges, and that's kind of an interesting, like it's fun to collect achievements. Or whatever,
course, it's kind of the new. I think cosmetics are like the new achievements essentially.
Yeah,
who gives a shit about achievements anymore?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's the future or like should be the future of like loot boxes and stuff.
Yeah, in free to play.
Like release a game that's free to play and release a bunch of cosmetic DLC stuff that people pay not a lot for. Like.
But in general, I mean, we've had fun playing it, and even though we're salty old bastards,
we're really bad at it,
and we're so bad at it.
Haven't won.
I've won once. Well, I was.
You've won once because you got like an 18-year-old to help you win.
I was in duos, and I didn't fire a single shot, but he won it for me.
You hid in the basement whilst he killed like 12 people.
Yeah, well, I won.
Winning's winning.
The game says I won, so I'm a winner. You're a loser.
Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning, right?
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious.
Well, those are words to live by and die by. I'm talking about Paul Walker. Fuck me.
And I'll see you again. I forgot the words to that song for a minute. Tell me all about it. That's what I was thinking. It's been a long time. There we go. It's been a long time. Something.
You're pretty drunk.
Oh fuck! I'm so dehydrated.
The only thing to drink is beer.
Yeah, which is not healthy.
It's like I've locked us in a sweat box.
It literally is.
Do we have a questionnaire?
I just realised that we don't.
No. Do you want to get on that and I'll round up Fortnite?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fortnite. Another little interesting tidbit just before I round up. It might have been resolved by now. Again, I skimmed a Reddit headline here. This is fucking groundbreaking podcasting. But I'm pretty sure
we played a game for a few hours and then fuck it, let's review it.
We were like, we can make a bunch of people listen to us talking about it. And you did, so shame on you, listener. Shame on you. Yeah. I think the creator of PUBG is trying to sue
Fortnite
Epic Games
for copying
for their Battle Royale infringement. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me because it is very, very it's a copy. Like it's not even like they've taken elements of it. It is a copy.
It's a carbon copy.
It's their engine playing exactly the same mode with the same rules and stuff. Like that is interesting.
It's just interesting. It is interesting. You said it's interesting. I was going to just lead in with
it was interesting. Now you go.
Is it interesting?
I think it's interesting.
Okay.
So one thing I've been a bit aware of is that I was aware that PUBG was made by like a sort of very small team, like one or two guys, I believe.
Yeah.
And it did kind of bother me that Fortnite was made by a big studio.
Epic Games, man.
Yeah, like one of the biggest. Gears of War.
Yeah, Gears of War. Yeah.
Like,
I was trying to think of a fella's name who his company recently failed. Cliffy B. Is it Cliffy B? Cliff Blakinski?
I don't know where you're going with this point.
Do you know the guy I'm talking about?
No.
Let's move on.
Okay. But yeah, like I was bothered that a huge company basically copied one guy's idea and was like making more money out of it.
Saw that it was the top of the Steam played.
Yeah, and they could afford to make it free to play, and they make the money off of the loot boxes. Yeah. And then there's this guy who sort of worked really hard to get his game off the ground. And
it's the way it goes, man. We have to drink.
Oh, sorry.
It kind of is the way it goes, though. Like, just like the games themselves, where the rounds are quick. And in the gaming industry today, you've got people's attention spans, like you've already said, turning to a different thing a mile a minute.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the dude, he had an amazing like global idea with PUBG, and Epic Games. You know, they were like, we've got to jump in on this because the kids are going to move on.
Even Rockstar made a GTA deathmatch version, which was the same idea, where two teams jumped out of planes and there were weapons spread out around a certain area of a map.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's essentially a battle royale mode on GTA 5. Like, everyone did it.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you? If that's what people want to play, like, why wouldn't you?
It's replaced the dedeathmatch. It's replaced the days of COD when the COD deathmatch was the quickest thing you could play. Play that. You know?
So quickly, I've got 3 here ready to go. I've got Annika's, Neil's, or James's.
I like the sound of James.
So James is a very You remember Kate the racist? No, Grace the racist.
Oh yeah.
James is Grace's friend.
Okay.
You want to do James's?
Viewer discretion is advised. Let's do this.
Let's do this. No. Finish up Fortnite. I'll just
I was done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what?
It's all right.
That's 5 stars in Nathan's book.
Definitely, like, if you don't want to pay any money and you want something fun to play, you want something very quick to play. I mean, they put it on fucking mobile, for Christ's sake. You can play that shit on your fucking phone. You know?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. It's mobile. When we were playing it at a friend's and he got it, we were playing on his PS4 and he got up on his phone and started playing the same game as us on his phone. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that synergy and cross marketing and all that, like, that is. But also, 14-year-olds are going to play that.
But it appeals to how quick it can be, because mobile games don't hold your attention for very long. That's the reason why they make you wait 12 hours to get the next pumpkin seed.
Yeah. Because you play it on your way to work on the train or whatever, and then you don't want to play it for the rest of the day. Yeah.
And I think you can do the same with it. Like,
I think Fortnite's good. I think it's good. It's a lot of fun. After playing it for a little while, I can see why people love it. Mm-hmm. It goes back to that whole thing. I'm old school. I like a single player story campaign.
Me too, man. Me too. And I mean, just saying this real quick, E3's around the corner. It will probably be done by the time this comes out. But Fallout 76 was announced, which it's...
Oh, my dick is so hard for that.
It's not meant to be a real Fallout RPG single player.
What?
There's rumor of multiplayer aspect, base building aspect.
Being like an MMO or something.
Basically being kind of like Rust. You know?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. Like, it's all still speculated on. Like I said, by the time this comes out, it's probably... everyone will know.
To this.
We will come. I would kind of like to do an E3 one, because that's my jam.
Yeah, let's do an E3 one. When is E3?
2 weeks' time.
So, yeah.
So, actually, we might not be out by then. But, everyone is saying that this Fallout is going to be more of a spin-off with maybe a multiplayer aspect, but it's not going to be like a single player.
Long story
it's not going to be Fallout 5.
Oh,
it's not going to be Fallout 5.
Oh, that's really disappointing. Yeah,
well, for some people it won't be. For us, though, like we were just saying, sorry, I've just thrown up in my own face. It's we're single player guys.
Yeah, online repetitive deathmatch modes don't hold that much appeal. They're fun for me to play with my mates for a couple of hours.
For a few hours.
And then I want something a bit more.
But then my social anxiety kicks in, and I kind of just want to be playing single player games for myself, talking to NPCs who are my real friends.
Obviously.
Yeah. Cool. Let's move on.
Fortnite, it's fun. If you're young, good at video games, you'll probably love it. If you're not, it's very hard.
Well, sorry, just skip past this part, but you can't because we've already done it.
James is a guy I met in a bar literally, like almost a year ago.
Well, I was going to say, Racist Grace was the first
ever
episode.
Yeah.
So,
James is her mate. So easily 8 months ago, I met these guys.
Nice. I trust these guys' opinion very much.
So,
well, it wouldn't have changed, would it? I don't know what I'm talking about.
The opinions stated in this questionnaire do not in any way reflect the opinions of the Small Town Drunks.
Nor do the answers.
Yes. If you were here drinking with us right now, what alcoholic? Oh, fuck.
Every
time. I didn't even do that one on purpose. You totally caught me. I'm drunk.
I'm wasted.
I'm fucking wasted.
I'm wasted in the heat. We're going to listen to a bunch of Bruce Springsteen after this.
Oh,
I hope you know that.
Boy, are we.
Oh.
If you're drinking with us right now, what alcoholic drink would your choice of drink be? Yeah, whatever, I said it. And what drink is your most hated?
What is their most goodest?
Depends what mood I'm in. Either double Maker's Mark and Coke. Singles are for the little bitches. My man.
Yeah, yes. No. Singles for people that don't have much money, but go on.
Or an Old J.
An Old
which
J.
is a rum. So
I haven't drunk Old J.
No, I haven't either. I know of it. Also, he put in brackets, it's a rum.
Well.
Thank you, James.
Thanks, James. Nothing racist said there. Let's move on.
Maker's Mark and Coke is.
I've actually
Maker's Mark is a very like smoky, harsh bourbon. I hate it.
I haven't drunk that much of it.
Where the top of the bottle looks like red wax has melted down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I fucking hate that shit. Fucking hate it.
I don't mind it, but it's not really available like in a lot of the places that I guess we drink, but then I drink in a lot of like pubs and stuff.
Yeah,
and who's going to stock that shit? Like,
you have to go kind of American themed
American
places
bars
to get that kind of
and
shit.
Stuff. Were we drinking it in Singapore? No, we weren't drinking
Nah, not Maker's Mark.
No. Okay.
No. His least favorite drink is the gayest cocktail going.
Is that gayest in his words, not ours?
Yeah.
You can't say.
Don't say gay.
Don't say gay.
We don't say gay. Worst is a mojito. Who the fuck wants to drink an alcoholic lime and soda?
I love
you
it.
Fucking basic bitch.
Oh, no.
Also, in a busy bar, an asshole to make the bartender.
Oh, he looks like he's on a rant here.
An asshole to make for the bartender, sorry. Don't be a prick. I mean, who the fuck do you think you are? Have you ever been to a bar before? Have you been living in a hole for your whole life, you basic, stupid wanker bitch? A little bit of context. James is a bartender. I remember this now.
Right.
He is a bartender. So he's basically saying he fucking hates it when people order cocktails in a busy bar.
I love mojitos.
Yeah, I love mojitos.
I love me a mojito.
Me too, man.
I think it's one of my favorite cocktails.
It's a great sunny afternoon cocktail.
It's beautiful.
Like,
it's refreshing.
With a mojito.
I love to watch the bartender work as he makes this mojito for a good 15 minutes.
Yeah. Recently, I went to see some friends in Bristol.
You don't have any friends.
Yeah, I don't have any friends. But it was like 2-for-1 cocktails, and there were like 4 of us, and we were like, why don't we all just get 2 each? And we're like, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I queue for like 20 minutes. The bar's busy, and I get to the front, and I'm like, I list.
Smile.
I list. Yeah. I just smile. I list off what I want, and the bartender goes, "That's 16 cocktails," and I went, "Yeah." Problem? And he just said, "Oh, you fucking prick."
Yeah.
And like everyone else around me has to watch the bartender. Like he makes 2 drinks and they go to me and I just put them on the tray. And he makes 2 more and they come to me and I put them on the tray. And this just goes on and on until I'm walking out like with a fucking huge tray full of cocktails. And like, oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Did you want some of these drinks?
Yeah, and then like for the next hour we're having the time of our lives drinking all these cocktails and everyone else has to keep going up and queuing. Right?
It's called capitalism, bitch. Get the money. You want the money, you make the cocktail.
Whether you know us well or not, what is something you think we know nothing about? Ask us to explain one aspect or process of this thing. He definitely doesn't know us, so this could be pretty interesting.
Yeah. You said something racist. I'm waiting for something racist, man.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
Nah.
And I don't know
who you are for a start. So numero uno, who the fuck are you? I'm Mike.
I'm Nath. We're the Small Town Drunks.
Obviously, dickhead. It literally says it in
Don't
the
say
opening
dickhead.
statement.
He might come back for us. I'm scared.
First up, I'm the realist. I'm the one and only.
No, all right, let's skip that.
What?
No, skip that.
What is the question?
Everyone's going to be the realist here. It's going to be Dave in the corner.
What is this question for? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah. Did I mention James was blind drunk when I asked him to do this?
No.
I did just pass my laptop to a random man in a bar and go, fill this in. So,
what do you think of these? Oh, by the way, there's a questionnaire after.
Yeah. All right, so fuck you, James, is what I'm saying for that one.
So, one thing he wanted us to explain, how we're the realist.
I'm the realist.
We're pretty real.
I'm gonna get real right now.
You can't, no. Can we get real for a second?
Get real.
Can I get really real, though?
Do you want to get real, though?
I feel like we're so real that we're recording not in a studio.
We're so lit.
We're recording in my bedroom.
Oh,
that's because this session was actually just a
I
quick
love
improv.
the amount of Lego in your bedroom. I've got to say it, man. I've got to.
Do you know what? I'll be so real. I'll admit that he's not telling a lie.
It's drink time. Yeah.
No, we're 8 seconds out.
I didn't even make that up. I genuinely am surrounded by fucking Star Wars Lego right now, and I love it.
If I can just get real with you for a second.
Yeah. You want to get real?
It's the fact that a few years ago, I realised that, like, you liked Lego as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Lego?
Yeah, I love
Probably
Lego.
adults. I'm a huge man-child. Let's drink to that.
Yeah, let's drink to that.
So, yeah. Growing up, I wanted all these fancy Star Wars Lego sets that my mum couldn't afford and stuff.
Yeah.
And so a few years ago, now that I'm, an adult and in the working world and have money and stuff, I was like, why don't I just start getting some of these fucking Lego sets for myself?
Now you're an adult, right?
Yeah, right? Like, what I feel like if there's something you wanted as a kid and you couldn't have it because of whatever,
Dude,
just go for it.
I have this. You know when, like, as an adult and, like, Christmas and your birthdays roll around?
Yeah.
And, like, my mum goes, like, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, I'm a grown-ass man with a job. If I want something, I just fucking go and buy it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I totally...
Yeah.
I never have anything to say at Christmas because I'm like, everything I generally want that isn't, like, ridiculous, I just went and bought.
As you get older, you end up just being like, can I get some clothes?
Yeah. Socks, fuck it, deodorant.
I love
you know what
socks.
Christmas is for me?
Yeah.
It's a year-long stock up of deodorant.
Basically,
That's what it is, right?
Yeah. Body washes and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're sat next to the Millennium Falcon made in Lego, not the fucking super expensive
The
one.
Y-Wing, the Sly Wing, the X-Wing, the
U-Wing.
The U-Wing, the bomb. That's the one I called the Sly Wing.
The Sly Wing, yeah, the U-Wing from Rogue One.
There's more here than there was last time I was here. And that wasn't that long ago.
No.
Dude, we're so off track. Let's get back.
Well, that's because I'm the realist!
What's your favourite movie? We'll review it. Shawshank.
That's a pretty good movie, yeah.
What do you mean it's IMDb's top-rated movie of all time?
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
I can't...
It's alright.
It's alright.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. It's alright.
It's alright.
Who'd win in a fight between blank and blank?
Is that really our review of it? I love the Shawshank.
I love it.
Andy Dufresne.
Do we really need to review the Shawshank?
But Morgan Freeman recently, he's a bit of a touchy one, isn't he?
Yeah, let's not talk about it right now.
Okay.
Let's not do that. But, I mean, like, Shawshank is generally regarded as one of the best movies ever made.
Do you reckon Morgan Freeman touched people on set of that?
No.
You don't want to talk about this badly.
Don't you ruin this for me. Don't you ruin Morgan Freeman for me.
He ruined himself. He's old and he likes to touch women. Who cares? He'll be dead soon, probably. Moving on.
He didn't even answer this question.
Which question?
Who'd win in a fight between blank and blank? This is just reaffirming what we've learned. Don't let drunk people fill in the questionnaire.
Right, if you're trying to be drunk, if you're trying to be funny, that's not where that's us.
We're
our
the funny
job.
ones. We're the funny ones. Don't you come into my podcast and try and be funny, all right?
All right, so
ask us 5 questions. They'll be about anything. We'll answer them.
All right.
What's my motherfucking name?
It's not the realist, that's for sure.
It's James.
But James.
I've literally saved your questionnaire as questionnaire James.
Unreal James. That's what I'd call him. How much Lego do you have, James? Not a lot. Make me a mojito. Too much effort. I won't pay you then, bitch.
He's asking who we are, yet again. I'm Mike. No?
No.
Okay.
Fuck you, James. Do you know what? Your friends are racist. Okay? Well, maybe you should go away and think about that.
We've got an actual song. An actual question. What's your father at Carly Rae Jepsen song?
Call Me Maybe.
I Really Like You is mine.
What's that one about? I don't know.
It's the fucking Tom Hanks video one. You must have seen it.
No, I haven't.
It's Tom Hanks. All right, the music video for I Really Like You by Carly Rae Jepsen is like Tom Hanks walking down a street like just...
How did she get Tom Hanks?
And Justin Bieber pops up for no reason right at the end of it. But it's like Tom Hanks strolling down the street singing this song like... taking selfies with fans. He jumps in a cab at one point. And the end sequence is like Carly Rae Jepsen, Tom Hanks, and Justin Bieber dancing in a street in front of like a group of like organised.
Tom Hanks is dancing in the street.
Yeah.
With these.
Tom Hanks is dancing with Carly Rae Jepsen, loving life. Like,
okay.
It's one of those things that when I saw it,
that's all the Call Me Maybe money right there.
Yeah,
that's all of that.
But
spunked away into that video.
It made me love Tom Hanks even more as a human being when I saw it.
Well, because he's willing to do charity work. Whoa!
Burn!
That's how real I am. That's how real I am.
Someone please call the doctor for Carly Rae Jepsen right now.
Dr.
Jepsen! Dr. Jepsen! Could you please come to the
No, Dave, we're not calling you Dave. We're not calling you. Back off.
Dave, will you fuck off for the last time?
Dave, I tell you not wear that shirt at work. I don't like the cross on it.
He's wearing a shirt that says Mike Rules.
I don't like it.
I am the best, though, to be honest.
I'm the real. I don't care. I'm the realist.
I'm the realist. All right.
First, I'm the realist. That's some Iggy Azalea for you right there. What's the next question?
This is the first one we've done in a while, and we've gone massively off the rails. Okay, so name a character of fiction. Tell us what scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how.
Was that all the 5 questions from?
One of them was not appropriate.
Was it racist?
No, it wasn't racist. All right, I'll say it. It was, are you retarded? It's not appropriate.
I don't know if that's appropriate. Why did you say that question? Why did you say that on the air?
Live
on
on air.
From my bedroom.
The simple answer is no. We're not the smartest people alive, but no.
There's not a problem if you are mentally impaired, though.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
I've got an idea.
Let's save this, please.
You remember a little while ago, I was too drunk and falling asleep, and we didn't do very well on the final question of Tom's questionnaire.
Oh, the Infinity War one.
And I said, we'll bring it back.
We'll bring it back,
day.
yeah.
Should we bring it back right now?
Let's bring that back.
Yeah?
Because I just want to say to everyone right now, James, you were terrible at this.
Yeah.
You did a really poor job, and I would never drink in any establishment. And I would like to call for a boycott of anywhere where any James is a bartender. Don't go there. Literally, the tens of people, they probably don't leave their house anyway.
I just need a second.
What's his last
Charlie
question?
and the Giant Dildo Factory.
Charlie and the... edgy.
Yeah.
It's edgy. I feel like this is the most aggressive I've been towards someone on this podcast.
Because you were too scared to do it to Grace in episode 1.
Yeah, but now, do you know what?
Moral of this story.
Let's loop back to that, Grace, you bitch.
We often reference back to Grace the bitch.
Yeah, I know, it's quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people say to me before, like, who
is Grace?
Who is Grace and why do you hate her? And I'll tell you what.
She's a racist
She's a
fuck.
racist bitch.
And we do
and
not
also
agree.
we don't know her personally, so we can say that.
Yeah.
Like that's why.
Nath, I need you to fill for a couple of minutes so I can find...
I'm going to talk about Charlie and the Giant Dildo Factory.
All right, do it.
Number 1, how big are these dildos?
Big.
How big?
Really big.
Like colossal? House-sized?
Dude,
are they impractical?
Have you seen Deadpool 2 yet?
No.
You need to fucking see it, man.
Do
Honestly.
I've heard that it's very...
Honestly, I think it's as good, if not better, than the second one.
That's the first you're the first person I've heard say that.
And I saw Deadpool, and then I saw Infinity War, and honestly...
Oh, yeah, because they go together.
No, but...
Deadpool's in Infinity War.
Like, I know they're very different films.
Get your head out your ass!
But I honestly thought that Deadpool was... like, if you take a step back, as a film, like, the character motivations, the story arcs, the general filmmaking, Deadpool 2 is a really good film.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who's been telling you it's not good, because it is. It's fucking fantastic.
I just heard that it's basically, like, the success of Deadpool was the fact that, like, the Deadpool film finally got made, you know, if you know what I mean. And that Deadpool 2 doesn't really have a lot to stand on because, like, now that Deadpool got made the first time, it's just repeating a lot of the tricks from the release of the first film.
I honestly, man, I disagree.
Yeah.
In that, I think Deadpool 2 is one of the few examples of a sequel that has clearly a lot more money.
Yeah.
Doing all the things that made the first one good and not ruining it.
That's fair enough.
Deadpool 2 made me laugh out loud.
And that is what would happen in Charlie and the Giant Dildos Factory. What do you think? They make dildos. I'm not going to interfere with the fucking production line.
We need to drink, and then we're going to do this question.
10 seconds. All right, fine. We'll go.
Really? You're going to fight me on 10 seconds? You want to go?
I don't want to fight anyone.
Dave.
James? I'll fight you. Wait, when you saw him, was he a big guy, weedy?
No.
I'll fight you then, bitch.
He'll also never hear this.
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay, so we apologise for the shit questions.
Yeah, like I said, boycott.
Didn't really work out that well.
No.
But we'll go back to...
That's my bad, because I chose that questionnaire.
You did, yeah.
Earlier on.
So we'll go back to the one that we didn't do justice to before, right?
Yeah.
Which is Tom. My mate Twat.
Yep.
I actually live with him now. He's a great guy. Guy.
Yep.
Bit of a cunt. Great guy.
Okay.
Name character of fiction and tell us what scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how that would go.
Yeah.
He wants to see Cartman doing his everyday shopping.
His everyday shopping.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. Okay.
We got to do it justice, right?
Oh, god damn. I haven't watched South Park in a long time.
So we need to pause for a minute and watch some South Park.
I think so.
Come back.
Let's come back to this in like 2 hours.
After we've watched a bunch of How does Cartman talk? He's like,
screw you.
fuck you. Yeah.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
That's a good Cartman.
No,
that's
it's
a really
not great.
Good,
It's
that's better than mine is. So,
you assholes.
Yeah, no, that's a better Cartman than I've got. So you're Cartman.
No.
So Cartman, he's in Tesco's.
He's in Tesco's. He's in English Tesco's.
Motherfucking Tesco's.
He's in Tesco's. What aisle?
What aisle?
Yeah.
Cereal.
Cereal. Great shout. My favorite food.
I know it is. That's why I said it. I got
you.
your back, bro. I got you.
Thanks.
I got you.
James doesn't know what my favorite food is.
Fuck James. Cartman.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so I'm gonna be like, hey. So I'll be a random South Parkian.
Okay.
Yeah?
You'll be one of those felt characters from the funny show with felt characters.
Yeah, do a Cartman thing.
Do a Cartman. What? Do a cartwheel.
Do a cartwheel. Do a cartwheel right now. I'll film it. We'll put it on Twitter.
Let me just do a cartwheel over this cheap ass table we're on.
First thing, when we finish this episode, we're gonna go outside. We're both gonna do cartwheels.
I can't. I've never been able to.
Yeah, me neither. But we can go outside. We're drunk. Just believe.
Okay.
Just believe. We can go outside. We're gonna do cartwheels. We're gonna put it on Twitter.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Go, Cartman.
So I want some Cocoa Pops.
See, like, why have I gone Colombian?
Okay, I've got.
I'm well self-conscious about this, man.
A better scenario. You're already at the counter.
I'm at the counter.
But you're missing pineapples.
Right.
And you want pineapples, and I'm like the clerk.
Yeah. Okay.
And you want pineapples, and I don't have any.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Go.
Excuse me. I was looking on aisle 3 and I couldn't find any pineapples.
Are you sure you were looking hard enough?
Oh no. If I wanted some pineapples, I was looking on aisle 3.
Yeah, aisle 3 is where the fruit is.
No. I know it's where the fruit is. I want some pineapples.
Sir, there's no...
I want you to get some pineapples. I want you to shove them up your ass.
It's can't even... It's better than I could ever do.
Like,
better than I could ever do.
I went straight to the ass again, though, and that's the problem.
I was waiting for you to swear, because now I'm going to be like, sir, you're a 12-year-old boy. How do you...
I'm a 12-year-old boy. I want you to shove a pineapple up your ass. I want to fucking see that shit.
Sir, that's not appropriate language.
Up your ass.
You know, all I'm thinking right now is Little Nicky, where
yeah.
where the devil's like, well, I've got till 3 because then I've got to shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass. The whole idea that Hitler went to hell and every day at 3 p.m. he gets a pineapple shoved up his ass.
Do you reckon we did a little bit of justice there to the old questionnaire?
We did better than we did last time.
We did better.
Yeah.
And also, I think that Tom should be grateful that we even came back to this, because I was never planning to. So it's just because James was such a cunt.
Yeah. Whoa!
I'm kind of fighty drunk.
Nath, we're going to town.
Let's go fight some teenagers.
Let's go get beat up by some teenagers.
Let's go find some Fortnite players and just be like, you think you're so big online, huh?
Yeah.
And they'll still fucking whip us.
And they'll still beat us up.
God damn.
Should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Have you got much more to say on any of the things we've discussed? Because I'm very drunk and very lost in where we are.
Just in honor of us, wherever you are, order a mojito at the next bar you're at.
Yeah. Fuck James, order mojitos.
Yeah.
So, we're on Twitter.
Yeah.
At ST Drunks.
That's right. You can
follow us. That's probably the best way to contact us.
Yeah, follow us on there, or send us an email at smalltowndrunks. No, it's not at.
It's not at
it's just
Smalltown.
no. Yeah, I'm thinking
smalltowndrunks
at gmail.com.
That's the one. Yeah, if you want to do a questionnaire,
we send it to you.
Yeah, if
someone actually legit contacted me the other day.
Yeah. To be fair, if you're listening to this and you haven't done a questionnaire, we would really like to hear from you.
Yeah, without us having to come to you.
Yeah, minimal effort on our part.
Yeah.
But
we feel like by now this thing should be running itself, so come on.
We'd like to get a questionnaire done by someone who isn't as drunk as James, but also doesn't know us as well as James.
Yeah, like if you've never heard of us in real life before, which is hard, I know.
Yeah. I mean, we are kind of a big deal.
We're a big deal. Just send us that. But we're also on Facebook, Small Town Drunks.
Yeah, there's a YouTube, Small Town Drunks.
This podcast is listened to on Spotify, iTunes.
Pretty much any podcast now.
Just Google Small Town Drunks for fuck's sake.
Small Town Drunks podcast. That's when we show
podcast.
Up.
Yeah, don't.
But we would like to hear and tell your friends as well. And if you got the time, we'd love you to go on Spotify or the iTunes app and give us a little rating.
I'm going to add another thing in. Might be controversial. You just cut this. If you're a content creator, and you possibly you're interested in us, I did a lot of your get in contact. Yeah, and let's see how we can
If you're
let's party, man. Let's party.
If you're a blogger or of any description, or you have any kind of online
presence, you're a better paramedic than Dave is.
Yeah, we'd love to get you in.
Yeah,
but we hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm very fucking drunk, so I'm not sure how well.
I'm so hot and I'm so drunk, and we have the traffic police are coming. We have to move my car soon. So
okay, thanks guys. We'll catch you soon.
All right, thank you, love you, bye.